Hello. Hi, Jennifer. Jennifer's here. Brandy's here. Brandy's eating. I didn't get to eat yet. I was just telling Brandy, my day has just been like insane. It's just been, I've done 17 things today. And then, long story. I talk about it in my whip and chat. Watch my whip and chat. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, boy. Well, thankfully, Brandy messaged me. She's like, are we going live? And I was like, I was at Dollar General. I was headed to the other Dollar General because I wanted these crackers that Dale ate all of them, and I wanted them.
Lindy's like, I want the crackers.
I know, right? And I needed prizes for my giveaway. So I'm trying to record my whip and chat and give away a prize. And it's been one of those days. It's just been.
Well, I'm glad I contacted you
I'm
because
glad you did too.
I think this is the second time in history. This is the second time in history that I've had to go, hey, what's that?
Sue said, I messaged you too. Sue, when? After Brandy did, that's for sure. Brandy texted me. Yeah, Brandy texted me about 7 minutes before we're supposed to go live. Luckily, Dollar General's close, right? Close to home.
That's a good thing.
Yes. All right. So I'm glad you guys found it. I'm glad you're here. I told Brandy there's no thumbnail. I didn't even make a thumbnail for it. I'm like, it's just out there. Okay. It's just out there. So who's here? Our regulars are here. Jennifer and Catherine and Sherry and Brenda. Trina's here. Sue's here. Sean's here. Lynn. Margaret. You didn't find it erotic.
Pure smut.
Smut. There hasn't been any smut yet.
Well, no. I told you. Look, that one part that they had, if I could smell the juices, then I could, yes, yeah.
All right. Right, Sean? How do we fall in love with this character, right? Because right now, he has no redeeming qualities in my brain, right? He's just, yeah. Hello, Marilyn.
He's a very dangerous bad boy.
Well, okay, so here's the deal. I've told Brandy this. We talked before she'd finished the whole section, but you were close. You were close. Yeah. I knew it was a bad boy, good girl story. I knew that. I mean, he's Hook, for God's sake. He's a bad guy. You know he's going to be a bad guy. Okay?
He's a villain.
Yeah, he is. But I didn't know it was going to be so icky. I'll just use the word icky. You hadn't gotten to that part yet. You hadn't gotten to the...
Okay, see, look, I'm just going to be honest with you. They described the first murder in a lot more detail than they did the second one. So the second one didn't bother me at all. And the first one actually didn't really either. But, I mean, they didn't actually go into as much blow by blow.
No, it's the second one that I can't get out of my head. I can't get that one out of my head.
But I think it's because they set you up with so much detail in the first one that the few details, because they really did not go in depth with that second one. The few details they gave you.
Yes, they did. Yes, they
not
did.
Really.
Oh, but they
I'm going to go get the book. I'm going to go get the book.
There was talk about the tendons and the this and the that and the squirting and the... Oh, yes, there was. There was lots of detail in that one. Oh, anyhow. Yeah, I wasn't prepared for all of that. And I've already told Brandy, I'm like, if there is more of that kind of stuff, I'm glossing over it. I'm not in for that. This is why I don't do thrillers or murder mysteries or any of that stuff. I don't want to know any of that stuff. Sherry, no, stop. That's what I can't stop thinking about. I go to bed at night and I'm like, oh, I gotta distract my brain from thinking about that part. Oh my God, no, gross. Vampires are much neater killers. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, so vampires kill people too. Yeah, okay. I don't like the whole killing thing, right? Ugh. And I mean, okay, I wouldn't call him a serial killer. I mean, because serial killers, I don't know. Serial killers in my brain go out and kill people for sport,
I give
right?
up. I got the wrong book.
Oh, geez, after all that. Don't
After
they?
all that, I got frostbite.
Oh, boy. I mean, isn't that really what a serial killer does? Is they just find people and they just kill them because they like it so much. I mean, sure, he gets off on it, but
It's a
he's
job.
always had a reason. He's had a reason. He's had a purpose, right?
Serial killers. Well, now you can have some serial killers, but maybe, but no, generally you're a serial killer if you are compelled to kill over and over and over. And you do have a ritual, like it, and that doesn't change. He's not a serial killer.
No.
He is a hitman. He's an assassin.
Well,
Right,
no,
Jennifer?
he's not, because hitmen are, I would think hitmen are more hired to kill somebody.
Not necessarily. No.
But that's
Hitman,
not what
assassin, like he because the people that he's killing are, other than the uncle. The uncle, that one was a personal.
Well, so
but the other dude.
So was the other guy.
No, the other guy was because of business.
No.
He effed up.
No, not him. No, the guy at the coffee shop. That was because of the way he treated the girl.
Oh, well, that's because of the way he treated her. Yeah.
So see, that
I
was.
thought we were talking about the dude that
No,
stole.
I get the business one. And thank God that one didn't go into any description at all. We just knew he was gone. That's fine. I mean, I knew he was gonna disappear. That was not a big surprise. And I'm glad it wasn't explained. But the guy at the coffee shop, that was personal for him because of the way that he talked to the girl. That was it. The way he talked to Wendy. That was the whole reason.
Yeah.
And there was no mercy. No mercy for him. Right? But that one had nothing to do with his boss. That one had
that one had to do with you talked to the wrong person and pissed me off.
Yeah, you just made me mad. You treated her like shit and blah blah blah. I mean, he's a psychopath for sure. And I know he's got some completely twisted past. I mean, you know that. Because
they keep talking about the ticking of the watch, or ticking of something, and something about some sort of scar that he has on his body.
Yeah. So he's been abused. He's been something. The uncle did something, but then
I think
so did Wendy's dad.
Yeah, but something tells me, like, okay, so when I was reading it, maybe I read this wrong, but when I was reading the part where obviously he had lost his family and he was taken in by the uncle, and then there's that scene where the uncle is like either closing the door, and I don't know if it's leaving. So I'm thinking, did the uncle sexually do something to him?
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking. He was violated.
Yes. At the minimum. I think at the minimum.
That he was violated.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So
I'm just kind of curious where that ticking is going to come into play.
Well, it already did with the poor guy from the coffee shop with his fancy watch.
No, I know, but I mean, like where that came from.
I'm guessing that every time something happened to him, it was probably the uncle, and he kept hearing that watch from his uncle, is my guess. Every time his uncle did something to him, he would hear that watch tick.
But see, I was telling Mindy, I could definitely see all the different Peter Pan references
Sure.
I mean, like just everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
down to he's called Crocodile. He was called Crocodile because of his crocodile boots, and he's got that watch. Mm-hmm. And then, I'm just like, dude.
The name of the airline.
The fact that you have Peter Michaels, because in the original, in the story, Wendy has two brothers, but instead this one, they combined Peter and Michael into one name so that you just have John and Wendy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, just.
And the pixie dust is their drugs.
Oh, Lynn, yes, you know the why of the tick. Have you already finished the entire thing?
I'm sure she has.
Oh, Lynn.
So the last part of the book I read, the last 20 pages or so, instead of reading before I went to bed, like I'm in bed, relaxing, getting ready to read and go to sleep. No, I did not do that. I read it at like 8 o'clock at night, sitting up in the living room with the lights on, and I read the book just in case something was going to happen. And I'd have plenty of time to like get it out of my head before I went to sleep. Yes. This is why I don't read this kind of stuff. I don't read thrillers. I don't read scary stuff. I don't do horror films. I don't do any of that kind of stuff. This is why. So.
And see, I'll tell you right now, when I read the first scene, I went, oh, Mindy is hating and cussing right now.
Oh.
Because I was like, uh-oh. Not only is there, see, it's not even just a murder had happened and it just said a murder happened. And,
right.
Mindy don't even want that. No, they described the murder. I was like, oh, Mindy's dying here.
Two of them in graphic detail. One was just like, yeah, he's gone. Yeah. Yep.
Right. I don't know. Personally, the first one was more graphic in my opinion, but that's just me.
No,
that's just me.
I didn't like the second one.
And see, like, for me, all that part, although for someone who doesn't like horror and all that, I agree. Could the author have just said, tortured and killed and just been done with it, or slit throat, been done with it? Yes.
Yeah.
But they did go into, but like I said, that part didn't bother me. The one description of the sex act, I was like, oh.
See, that one, that didn't faze me at all. That did not faze me at all.
No, that I was not. No, I should not have been hearing and the fluids in no, I didn't need it to go into that detail. Like, just tell me you're gonna take them. Don't describe the fluids and what they're doing.
Oh boy. So, there's something here for that makes both of us uncomfortable.
Right? Yep. You're uncomfortable with the killing. No! Sean. Woo! I told Mindy, I said, all right, when they're fixing to go into describing the killing thing, just kind of skip over a little bit. And if they start putting too many of, like I said, I can handle the sexy talk. I can handle the sexy touches. But when they put the fluids in there, I don't want to think I can hear or smell. None of that.
See, that didn't bother me. That did not bother me.
No. Oh. Sean, you bad girl.
That did not bother me. No. So yeah, it's something. It's something. That's all I got.
See, I like this. I like the story that is developing so far. And like I said, I am enjoying finding the little Easter eggs that tie it back to, to Peter Pan.
Right.
And I do like that there is, I feel like there's an air of, I feel like there's an air of
good to the last drop,
sort of
Randy.
kind of mystery. Yeah. I'm telling you. Oh, look, Lynn. It's fun watching you two. I just keep thinking of what you two were thinking. Yeah, I was. Mm-hmm. I
Hey,
told Mindy,
Judy.
I said, because when I read, like I fully immersed, like I'm immersed in that, and I'm like, I did not want to smell certain things. It assaulted the senses. And Mindy's like, I didn't even nothing yet. I'm like, God, I'm in so much trouble when
No,
it actually was in. I don't know. I'm
no,
scared to find out what something is.
no.
Now, for me, I've had violent scenes described in a lot more detail than what they did, but I do like this slight. I feel like there's a slight mystery aspect to it because we need to find out the mystery of
Sure. Well, there's a
what
lot of
did
mysteries.
what did Peter do,
Yep.
and
What
did
did
he,
Peter
what
do?
did he do to Hook? What's got
And
him so pissed off
what
and
happened to
murderous?
Hook exactly? Right? Why is Hook the way he is? What happened?
Yeah,
There's a lot. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, granted, we all know he was known as Crocodile's kid, so obviously Crocodile was not a good guy.
Right.
So he was already so basically he was already screwed from the beginning. As
Yeah.
far as there was no, basically, I don't think there was any chance to have not turned out warped,
Twisted,
twisted, and warped.
twisted, sick, messed up. He's messed up.
Yeah, but
You're
I'm
gonna
thinking,
need therapy. Oh, Lynn. Oh, Lynn. Oh, God. Did Peter's shady business cause Hook's parents' death?
I'm wondering,
Could
I'm
be.
wondering because it said something about how did I deserve to survive. So I'm thinking, did
Something
Peter
happened that,
yeah, did Peter somehow murder his original family, and which then thrust him into this very nasty, obviously abusive relationship with his uncle?
yeah. The question of Wendy. Wendy's very interesting because, I mean, she's been pretty sheltered, um, but
Yeah.
yet, but yet, she mouths back to him. Like she's not like afraid of him at this point.
So she's been sheltered, but I feel like she's saying all the comebacks that she always wished maybe that she could say to her father, but she kind of does it. So he's allowing her to somehow he's bringing out that feistier side of her.
Yeah. Saban, a lot of us got creeped out. A lot of us got creeped out.
Just the different things creeped us out.
True. True. Yes. So, I mean, you know, it's called a dark romance because, I mean, dark romances are things like mafias, and you know what goes on in mafias, and a lot of dark
Sleeping with
romances.
fishes.
Yeah, and a lot of dark romances are like motorcycle clubs and all of the nasty, raunchy things that are happening within the motorcycle clubs and stuff. So that's the dark romance part of it. There's always some twisted, bad shit going on,
Yeah, there's got to be. I mean, and we already knew that it was going to have some, dark connotations because when you've got a
Yeah,
story about a villain,
yeah.
which is what this whole series is. My understanding is it's
They're
all from
all
the
about the
villains,
villains. Sure. Yeah.
all about the
Because
villains.
the next one I saw is like Scarred. So that's about Scar.
Yeah, and I don't
Scar
know
from
who the
Lion
last
King.
one
And
is.
what?
I don't remember who that last one is though. I remember
Oh,
seeing.
there's like four of them at
Oh,
least,
okay.
4 or 5, I think. There's quite a few of them, anyhow. But they're
I'm
all
thinking the
based around.
romance is gonna. I feel like the romance is gonna come because I feel like because he even it has alluded that
He's already
he's
starting
feeling
to.
a little something that he wasn't
Mhm.
expecting to be feeling.
Yes, yes, yes. Mm-hmm. He's
So I feel like there's
already
gonna be some romance there, but the author has already warned us that this is not going to be
a
a beauty
redemption
taming
now,
the beast kind of thing.
right?
Yeah, there's not going to be. So we're just going to.
Yeah.
Oh, hopefully he doesn't corrupt her because, oh,
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. They're
Yeah.
going to become a team of like
Yep.
a Bonnie and Clyde kind of
That's
thing.
exactly what she said, Sean. There's not going to be a big happy ending, and bad stuff's going to happen. If you don't want to read it, stop.
Yep. It's like, if you're looking for happy ever after, this is not the book for you.
I mean, she talked about there's trigger warnings. There's a whole list of trigger warnings,
Yeah.
but she didn't like list them here. She said you could go find them at the website if you want to know all the triggers.
Yeah.
Reader discretion is advised.
We were warned. We were warned.
Oh, we've been warned.
I know I didn't get that kind of warning on that last one I attempted to read. So
Remember I told you that at the back there's character profiles?
yeah.
You have the physical book, right?
Yeah, I just didn't look in the book.
Yeah, so there's a physical profile on James Hook. Barry? His name's Barry? He's only 26.
Barry.
I would have
Because,
thought
the author of Peter Pan is I think it's James Barry. I know his last name's Barry. Is the author of the Peter Pan story.
so it says he's 26. I would have thought he was older than that. I would have thought he was older. He lives in London. He was born in London, but they're in Massachusetts. His occupation, businessman, crime boss. He's a millionaire. His eyes are blue. His hair is jet black and slightly messy. He's trim and tall, fit, not bulky. His favorite outfit, a suit. No glasses. The hook blade. Look this up, Sue. You were wondering. You thought maybe it was just like a little switchblade. It's not. Look it up. It's a karambit. Karambit. Karambit knife. Look that up. His grooming is impeccable. He's healthy. His handwriting is a perfect cursive. He swaggers with power. He's charming when needed, likes to tell stories with his words, especially right before he tortures or kills someone. Oh, God, we're going to torture people. Well, he tortured that guy. He tortured that dude that at the coffee shop. That's torture. His speech is proper, accent's British, perfect posture, eye contact, always. He'll look you right in your eyeballs until you pee your pants. Right?
Yeah.
He doesn't curse much. His catchphrase, darling. Why is it darling? There's another Peter Pan reference. Darling.
Yep. Wendy, darling. That's her name.
His laugh is like silk and it's low and deep. He doesn't find humor in very much. So his smile is dazzling, slightly higher on the right side. He has perfectly straight teeth. He's emotive when he wants to be because it's useful in manipulating people. His childhood, wealthy and sheltered when he was young, then terribly abusive and neglectful after his parents' death. There you go. Heavily involved in school, always felt it was important, and continued self-educating after he graduated. Named in the yearbook as the most likely to become a politician. He has always worked for Rue. His dream job as a child, he didn't have a dream job, he just wanted to kill Peter. Well, his role model growing up was Rue. His biggest regret is letting his unhinged emotions blind him from reason, resulting in him losing Rue, not seeing things that were right in front of his face, and jumping to illogical conclusions about Wendy that made him cause her harm. Well, hobbies.
But see, like other than the business suit, when reading this, like I pictured him. There was this TV show that's on I think it's on Netflix now. That's called Once Upon a Time, and Hook's name is James, and he is a pirate. But like he's this he's a sea pirate, and he has a British accent, and so like I don't know, when I was reading, I'm like picturing that guy. It's just the suit threw me off, but that was the only thing
Well,
that threw me off.
he likes his suit. Yeah.
Yeah, because look in that show. Oh my goodness gracious.
There's,
So
there's
I
other
could
things.
see.
There's other things in his profile that I think are kind of like things we don't know. Things we don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh look, I'm not the only one who pictured that person. So yeah, we wanted more adult and sex. And just they have delivered on. This is not a kiddie book.
No.
In any stretch of the imagination.
No. Mm-mm.
Nope. Nope. You don't remember the Peter Pan story? Joe.
No.
Oh,
Right.
Joe.
So, page 160.
Mindy did not want the thriller sexcapade, but looks like that's what we got. It was a thriller sexcapade.
We got more than a thriller. We got a thriller.
Well, no, I consider this a
thriller horror flick.
I don't know that I'd call it horror. No, it's definitely not horror. Horror is something that, like, no. This is horror's Chainsaw Texas Massacre, and things like that. Although that was a real person too before it was but things that stalk you from the beginning to the end and never leave you. At least these, he kind of, you get splashes. It's kind of like Dexter. You get some splashes and then it goes away for a while. Oh, Angie.
Hi.
Yeah, there's
See,
but it is definitely a thriller.
Lynn's just gross and disgusting. We'll just call it that. Just gross and disgusting. There we go.
Although, like I said, it's definitely there were some parts that definitely creeped me out. Not about the killing, just the.
I know yours was the sex part, which that wasn't really a whole lot of sex, but.
No, I'm like, if just describe the act to me. I just don't need the visceral stuff. Just keep that stuff away, and we're all good. We all know that stuff is included. We don't need to hear about that, though.
Well, then skip page 138, 139, 140.
Oh my God.
138, 139, 140. Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Who said that? No. Did 141. We have no idea how bad it gets. Oh Lord. Oh my God.
That's right. No one has had sex. I think they do on page 138, 139, 140.
Wait, didn't it? No, she just. Well, technically, it's considered sex. It says sex on the end of it.
No. Well, wait. No, we better go back. Let's go back a little earlier than that. Yeah, page 127, 28, 29. Yeah, okay.
Savon, Peter Pan. So basically, the Peter Pan story was that you had a girl, Wendy, and her brothers, Michael and John, and they didn't want to grow up. And so Peter Pan, who is from Neverland, came and took them away to a place where they never have to grow up. But then through it all, they realized that they missed their mom and that they want they actually do kind of want to grow up. You can't be a child forever. And seeing that with Peter kind of made them realize. But Peter just kind of had to let them. He took them back home. They learned their lesson. Very brief synopsis.
Yeah. Angie, so far it was very tame. There was one BJ. That's it. So far.
See, they could have just said that. They're done. No, we got full on blow blah blah. I did not need to know lick by lick and blow by blow.
Now, I think that's about to change pretty quickly, though, Angie. In the next little section we read a couple times at least. At least.
Now it'll be interesting to find out if Little Miss Goody Two Shoes Pure and stuff is actually in the bed. So, is she gonna turn into a little lion?
I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. It's interesting. That's all I got. No more reading. No more reading before I go to sleep, though. No more reading before I go to sleep.
Unless it's just right there at the end of the sex scene, and I could see you going, okay, I've reached a safe spot. I can go to bed at.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
That'll get your mind off of the.
Read with caution.
Read with warning.
Proceed with caution. If Lynn can do it, we all can do it, right? Because Lynn, I have this whole image of Lynn that Lynn wouldn't be able to read this book. I don't know why I think that, but she did.
No, so. I think, now granted, it's disgusting, but I think there are certain parts of it that I think Lynn's like, oh, but not the. But I think there's a little tiger inside Lynn, a little dragon tiger,
right? Kayleen,
no,
right?
She hasn't told us a stopping point.
Perfect cursive, right? Yeah, no, I'm telling you. So chapter 24.
Okay, so read 24, but not 25.
Correct. Yep. You got it.
Okay.
Okay.
I can definitely do that.
All right.
I don't know if I have to skim, though. Not that means shorter time.
Lynn's like, I used to work in factories. Lynn, can you point out where the graphic killings might be in the future so I can skip them? Just.
Is there some graphic murders in this next sections? Mindy's already told me I've got to go.
There's a couple. There's a couple spots for you. And my glancing ahead, I learned something that I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
I learned some information that I'm not going to share because I learned something happens.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Anyhow.
Although that was an awful lot of pages back to back for what you were calling out for the sex tape.
Oh, yeah.
Why they got to take that long to describe?
That's right. That's what we need to do, Joe. We need to point out the murder stuff for me and the too sexy stuff for Brandy, and we can just we'll work with it.
Yeah, like why does sexy stuff gotta take 4 pages? It can't take that long. Just get it, do it.
It can if you describe it completely.
No, see, you don't need all that. Just he got her motor running, and
it can
get her off the bed.
It can, with enough description, take that many pages. I mean, how many pages was the murder? I'm certain the murder was fairly long.
Oh, that was like not even a page. It was like a page, maybe a page. That first murder was like a page. Second murder was like.
No, and I'm not going back to look at it again. So I'm not even gonna.
I'll go look at it when I get off here.
How many pages it was? There you go. All right. Lynn's basically heard it all. Okay. Brandy said you can't skim it. Yeah, Lynn doesn't know. Lynn doesn't know page numbers. I know.
So she's
That's right.
listening to it on
That's right,
Audible.
Angie. That's right. Angie's correct. That can take a long time. If it's done properly, it can take a long time.
See, this is the book I would be scared to death to listen to on Audible, because what if they put the sounds in? I wouldn't need no sound effects.
Oh my gosh.
I'd be scared. They'd be like, all kinds of, no. I don't do ASMR eating, and I didn't need ASMR sex either. So
ASMR eating?
Yes, that is a thing.
Listening to people eat and chew and stuff? Why would you want to do that?
I don't, but I had looked up ASMR for like sand or kinetic sand cutting and soap carving, because it's relaxing type sounds. And so I didn't realize that there were other types of ASMR where they talk real soft. They got the microphone here and they do their little nails. And then there's ones where they eat, and I'm like, who wants to watch that? That was, I don't want to watch somebody. I mean, no, I definitely didn't want to hear. That was gross.
Angie, there's sound effects? What? No, Sue said there's no sound effects. She's listening to
okay.
No sound effects.
Okay. Because that would just wig me out to no end.
Right? Well, either way. Saban, we're reading up through chapter 24 for this next time. Through chapter 24.
Joe, Lord, yes, there are. There's,
Lord,
when there's an entire thing where people can look at feet pictures, this world's a little crazy. It's a little cray-cray. People have some weird things they're into.
Are you saying you don't want to look at my feet?
I am definitely not a foot person. I like, even when Wayne asked me to rub his feet, I'm like, ever done?
No.
I don't rub my own feet.
Well, I guess it depends on the feet. If they're nice feet. If they're nice feet.
Nope. I don't like feet.
Dale has really nice feet.
No.
Just say that. He's got nice feet.
Feet just freak. No, I don't like the feety feet. And Wayne's, I'm like, if you leave your socks on, I'll rub your feet, but it'll have to be quick.
How do you put lotion on that way? How do you lotion them? You
can't. I don't. If he wants lotion on his feet, he's got to put lotion on his own feet.
What was it this time today? What, Saban? What was it this time today?
What? We read to chapter 12.
Oh, is that what you mean?
This time. So we're reading from 13 to 24.
Now we're going to 24.
Yep.
Brady,
another 12 chapters.
No toe sucking. That's
nope. And they better not be sucking no toes, and just leave that. And if they are, I'm telling you right now, if he starts describing sucking toes, I am fast forwarding. No, sir. No, sir. No.
Brandy.
I'm scared to even look at what you're doing. Okay. Oh my God! No, I'm telling you right now, I will skim through if I see someone that time. And if someone tried to
I was thinking that, Joe. I was exactly thinking that. Exactly.
Yeah, see, I'm okay. Like, if they, well, I guess it depends what else they suck. Like normal parts to suck, but like, if you're gonna suck the belly button, no, let's not do that.
Like a toe is not a normal body part.
That is not a normal thing to suck. That is never supposed to go in your mouth. It's never supposed to go in anybody's mouth. That is no, sirree. That's like the butthole of the body, other than the butthole. No. And that's another thing. That better not be doing none of that. No. Oh,
Brandy and I are really opposite. I'll just say that.
Now, if they talk about playing with people's hair, oh yes, that is Like I literally would go pay someone. Like I don't even want my hair cut. I want to go, can I come into the beauty salon and pay for you to wash and then just brush and dry my hair and just brush?
But no,
Like just play with my hair. I don't care. Don't
no pulling it and tugging it. And
so that, as long as it better not be hard.
oh,
Better not be. Mary, look, they don't know no better. They're weird alien things, and they just no.
Lynn, I cannot suck my own toes. That is not a thing. That does not happen. However, I'll shut up. Never mind.
No, there's some fun stuff, trust me, but that's just not one of them. That's nope.
Okay.
People have learned that about me. They're like, I like even in my house, I don't even walk around barefoot in my own house.
Oh God.
I have on sandals or socks. That's right. No, I don't want to see my feet. I don't want to touch anybody else's feet.
I am barefoot all the time. All the time.
No, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a barefoot in the grass kind of person.
Oh, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Now, and I think part of that comes from being a kid where they used to have these sticker thingies out in the yard.
Sticker thingies?
At my grandparents' place.
What's a
Yeah, there's these little grass plant things. I don't even know what they're called, but out in my grandfather's backyard, if you went stepping out there, like if you got all these little burrs that are sticking inside your feet, not even burrs, they're not even little bugs. I mean, we're talking like needles are basically you're stepping on needles essentially, and you got to pull up. Oh my God, it's the most and they're like these little 3-pronged stickers that stick into your feet. I don't know what they're calling, but
well, I have never
actually, Savon, no, I do not. I went to get a pedicure one time.
I was gonna say Brandy would never do that. I can tell.
I went one time. I accidentally kicked the lady in her face because I'm very ticklish, and that feel of that. Oh my God! Like I literally jumped out of the chair in very much uncomfortableness. It's like nails down a chalkboard when she got that file thing on my heels. And my feet, I was like, why does someone pay for this? This is torture. This is not relaxing. No. Oh, I tried and I said, I'm done. I'm never doing that ever again.
Oh, Sue.
Now, if they want to rub my feet, don't.
Ear licking?
Oh, well, okay. As long as it's on the outside.
No. No. You gotta go.
You don't go inside. That's a weird thing.
A little bit.
It's a weird thing. Outside, yes.
A little bit.
No. Just no. Earlobe, yes. Earlobe, yes. There's stuff inside there that nobody needs to touch.
Oh my God.
Just like you gonna go licking the nose? No, we ain't licking. There are no nose spots on our body.
The sticker things are called goat heads.
Oh.
My goat head.
I've never heard. All I know is that them sticker prickers things are not fun, and that ever since then, I don't go anywhere without my shoes or something on my feet.
It's entertaining, I try not
to.
Jody? It's entertaining. Book club is entertaining.
Nope, Savon. The only open toe shoes I wear are the ones in the house. I do not wear them outside.
Oh,
I don't let nobody see my ugly toes, my ugly feet. Nobody needs to be subjected to that.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Well.
I have pretty ears, though. Ears are good. Just as long as it's on the outside. Nice and pretty on the outside.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to take my barefoot toe sucking hippie chick self.
Oh my God.
Go find some food for dinner. I'm having soup because my belly don't feel good. So I'm having some soup.
I already ate part of mine. This is the only thing I've got left, but that's because Wayne had his first day at his new job today. So he didn't feel like cooking when he came home. So we have Burger King.
Oh, well, there you go.
But now he's tired.
And now
So,
he's tired. That
now he's
one day
tired.
of work, man, just knocked him right out. Boom.
Well, he's not used to doing all the stuff they had him do. So,
Well, yeah, get back at it. It's late. It was a crazy day. That's all I got. So, good night, everybody, and good luck this week. Good luck, and I am not going to suck toes right now. Then it's the other way around. I don't do the sucking. I no, that's
Mindy's
not
just the recipient.
not. Yep, the toes. Yep, there you go. Now you know. Now you know. All my dirty little secrets. There you go. All right. On that note, I will let everybody go and see you next week. Okay. All righty. Bye, you guys.